Alright, so welcome back to Rime of the Frost Maiden as we are rapidly drawing to the conclusion. Will you in fact save Icewind Dale, or is it all just a woke liberal conspiracy? There really is no perpetual winter. We shall find out. But you have made your way to the location to Yithrin. Under the advice of Villain Harpel, she suggested that maybe the Mythalard is a solution to the permanent end to this relentless winter. So that was her suggestion, which is why you're here. You came across a library where there was a fox-like creature looking for some tombs, which you initially helped him look for, but then I think it was Nymph, actually, who was handed a note. This little penguin waddling creature with the word help scratched into a bunch of leather. Combat is resumed, and this is exactly where we'll pick it up from this evening. Oops, if I can bounce some right buttons. Alright, so, I think I will play Whimsy. Just get her character up. She'll be doing simple things, but that's alright. She is first in our initiative order. Okay. So, she is going to just cast a firebolt. She's going to swing around this way a little bit to get a bit of an angle so the creature doesn't get as much cover. In fact, from this angle, no cover. And she hurls out a firebolt and it explodes on the creature for only 5 damage. And let me just check something. Yes, splashes on it and the creature lets a little yelp of pain. Nymphadora, the mighty Paladin, what would you like to do?
So, I believe last time I attacked it, I found out that it was undead because I got extra d8 damage, right?
Not undead, but a fiend. So, functionally the same.
Yep.
Yep.
So, I want to cast Magic Circle on it.
Okay.
And invert it so it cannot leave it.
Ooh. Okay. So
I'll just put that there.
Yeah, look at the casting time, bud. 1 minute.
Alright, well, I can start casting that.
That will be 10 rounds. Still want to cast it?
Right, okay. In that case, I'll just try run up and attack it.
Hey! Was a cool idea.
It's a very cool idea. Just stab it.
Sorry, just double checking my distance at 30. And I wonder if I can shoot something at it.
You can certainly try. Don't forget, only Divine Smite is only on melee attack, so no Divine Smite on this one.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna do Moonbeam on it, I think.
Moonbeam, nice.
Yep, directly above it.
There's your little moonbeam right there. Right on him.
Thank you.
So moonbeam won't actually do anything until it's its turn, but of course it's its turn now. So at the start of its turn, what type of save does it need to make?
Constitution.
Constitution. So it has advantage on this. And it rolls a 13 at advantage. That's pretty crap. So I think that'll be full damage from your moonbeam.
That is 17 damage.
Oh.
Ooh. Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to maybe work. I forgot he could do this. What level is Moonbeam? 3rd level?
second level, I believe.
Well, regardless, counterspell.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, third level. Yeah.
Counterspell. Forgot he can do that. So he counterspells it when you cast it, so no effect on that. And he says, nice try. And he is going to, I need...
Is that a reaction?
It is. It's a reaction. So that's his reactions
So
gone.
is it too late for that?
No, not too late. The DM needs to be give a little slack as well. Okay, so but the creature is going. I need Dorge, Nymphadora, and Tarvin to all make dexterity saving throws. And don't forget, Dorge, you'll get an advantage from Nymph's aura.
I also get advantage on dex saves I can see.
Yes, you will definitely see this coming. I'll explain what happens once I see these saving throws. No, Nymphadora. Oh no, sorry. Nymphadora, that's a fail. Let me just make doubly sure.
Get advantage on the saving throw if you are proficient?
Nope.
Is that how it works? No, okay.
Just get your what's it called? Your proficiency bonus onto it.
Okay. Is it advantage or is it +3 for your aura?
Yeah,
+3.
Aura. Yeah. And then also something about magic as well you get from me as well. You're resistant.
Yeah.
So, this creature cast a lightning bolt. You might think this should go in a straight line, but it doesn't go in a straight line. First it hits to Dorge, then it splits up. One goes to Tarvin, and one goes to Nymphadora. And... So Nymph, you failed, so I guess you'll take half of this with your spell thingamajig.
I think also because it's a spell, I'm resistant. And I have advantage on saving throws, so I think I need to redo that one.
Oh, okay.
20.
Okay, so you'll take a quarter damage from this. That's not so good. So 12d8 damage. So Dorge and Tarvin take 33 and Nymphadora takes 16 as it arches between you. And Nymphadora, I'm going to need you to make me a constitution
Dorge, you also have resistance to damage from spells within my thing of me.
Aura.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's cool.
Do
So
I?
quarter damage.
Yeah. So how much was that? 33
16.
divided
It's either 33 or
16.
16. Yeah.
16. Cool.
And con save, Nymphadora?
Yep. Do I need con save? Because the spell's already been taken down.
Ah, yeah, you're right. Okay. True. Okay, so
I'm using my I'm using my resistance, my stone's endurance.
Okay,
as well.
cool.
So I'll let you know about that later when I've rolled it. Cool.
Sure. Takes off.
Takes off another 6, so that's down to 10. Thank you.
Actually, he doesn't take off that way. He flies straight up into the air. How is he flying? He doesn't have wings. Looks weird. He flies up, just almost levitates up, and now he's 30 feet above the ground. Okay, that's his turn. Tarvin, what do you do?
Well, he's in the air. That means I can still fire arrows at him.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll do that. Hang on. Let me think. Hunter's Mark, I think it is. So let's cast that spell.
Sure.
Okay.
Ooh, he managed to pick him out of the sky. Let me make sure he doesn't have any tricks up his sleeve. So 21. Just as it's about to hit, an arcane shield comes up and the arrow misses.
I see. So that would imply that. Okay. Well, I'm just going to fire another arrow and see what happens. Probably the same thing.
Go.
Well, I'll miss anyway, so
Yeah,
natural
the-
miss. Alright, I'm going to move behind this bookshelf here so he can't see me.
Okay, nice. Tarvin. Oh, that was Tarvin, sorry. Villain. Villain says, well, let's go for the old faithful. Let's take out this fox-like creature with a chill touch. Killed creatures with this before, I shall do so again. She casts his chill touch. Ooh, and this one does get through his arcane shield. And it erupts on him for 9 points of damage. And you'll have to do better to make Scriven than that. You shall all fall at my hand. And Villain says, nope, 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 nope. And she dashes around and hides behind the corner there. Which brings us to Garrett. You have eyes on him, but he does have this arcane shield around him.
Right, well, I'll cast the Zephyr Strike for that, which is going to give me that bonus. I get an advantage on the attack. Mm-hmm. I think I will move first, if I go back to the move, because it gives me lots of extra movement. And I get 70 feet worth of range anyway.
Yep.
So I'm going to move to, say, there, so can't be looking at me while fighting them. And we will have the arrow attacks.
Okay.
With the
First one
longbow.
at advantage.
And the first one's at advantage. Right, well, that was a crit.
Oh, your rolls aren't coming through, but that's fine. That's a crit. You get a cheer.
Hey.
Right, so that's the longbow damage, which if they were injured in the first round, I think they were. That's 12 plus 1. I used the force
Yeah,
to
and
drain some.
Yeah, if it was a crit, you get another D8 and another D6.
Oh.
6. Okay. Right.
Albert's watching the stream. Hi, Albert.
14. Hurrah!
14. Actually, 14. Okay, so is that a magical longbow? It is a longbow. Magical? Is it magical?
No, I assume only the Zephyr Strike part counts as magical. The 1 force damage.
Okay, so regardless, the arrow does hit. That's your first shot. Your first shot was at advantage. So you still got one more shot, don't you? Yeah.
Yep. Patwang, and that one not so much.
Yeah, 17. Ching! It bounces off this arcane force field he's got around him. Dorge, who likes to go up and thump things in the face. This thing's 30 feet in the air.
How tall is the statue?
Oh, the statue, we'll say, is a good 20 feet tall.
Oh well. Okay. Torch is going to run around the. Sorry.
You could jump off the top of the statue. I'd let that work. You could certainly,
Okay.
You can certainly try.
Well, that's
Yes,
what he's wanting to do is
try.
climb up onto the statue, jump off and tackle him, if that's okay.
No,
I've got.
as Aaliyah said, you can certainly try.
Yeah, I've got because I'm raging. I've got I can use extra movement if I need to climb up, and my climb speed is the same speed as my walking speed anyway. So I've got 20 feet.
So make me an
Cool.
athletics check. You can do so at advantage because you're raging. I'm going to say it's quite tricky,
Yep.
so I'll set it at 15. So athletics at advantage, DC 15 to get to the top of the statue.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep, so at the top of the statue, you can't quite reach the fox, but with a jump you could.
I can jump off, and I've got that athlete feat, if that makes any sense. Where I don't need a big run up to do jumps.
Sure.
Yeah, the athlete feat.
Yep.
Cool.
And what are you
Anyway,
attempting to do?
I want to just jump off the top. I think is it 5 feet or 10 feet term? 10 feet.
You
I
can
should
make
be able
it
to do it
with your powerful thighs. Yep.
I just want to jump off the top and grab him and hopefully land on top of him.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what he's going to roll. He is going to roll a 15. Now, you can do an athletics check, and once again, because you're raging, you'll have advantage. So the number you really need 16 or higher to pull this off.
Here you go.
Oh.
Boom.
Okay, so you fly to the ground, tackling this guy in midair. He thumps to the ground. He's immediately going to take... He's going to take all this damage. You're going to take half of this damage, Dorch. So he takes 7 points of damage as he thumps onto the ground. You to the side for a second. So he takes 7 points of damage. I'm going to give him a dexterity saving throw to try and keep his feet, which he does. So managed to roll, then springs to his feet, and you land right here beside him. And that's your first attack, Dorch.
Okay, so is that attack? Is he not grappled? Is he grappled at the moment or not?
Oh, you were trying to... sure, he's grappled. So you've got him in his grip. He does maintain his feet, but he can't run away just yet. His movement is
in a grapple, can I... so is that the full turn, right?
No, grapple is one of your attacks. You have a second attack, so you can whack him with your
I'm just
your
going
maul
to
as
check. I'll just check if the maul is a one-handed or two-handed. It's a two-handed weapon, and if I'm grappling him, I want to hold on to him.
Yeah, it's definitely two-handed. Yep.
Or, because he's down here already, that will allow the others anyway. No, I might just whack him with my maul. Can I let go and whack him with my maul?
Yep, Garrett suggested a headbutt. That's also an option.
Yeah, there's a headbutt, an unarmed strike. I've also got a dagger on me.
What you gonna do?
Pull on. I'll keep him grappled, and I'll use my dagger on him. Hold on, I just need to.
Sure.
Here we go. Yeah. Here you go. So, and I'm going to try and stab him with my dagger.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, that should hit.
Yes, gets through his arcane shield as you stab him with the dagger. Yep, roll damage.
Yep. That's a 6 plus the 3 from being barbarian, is that right? From raging?
Yep.
From melee weapon?
Yep, so
that's 9 damage.
9. It's going to be 4, because he's resistant to a non-magical thing.
Yep.
He says, well, first of all, says, good try, but Scriven Scry can get out of your grapple. No problem. Watch this. And Kingsport is going to waddle away here out of sight. Whimsy is going to cast Firebolt again. The arcane shield.
I think she had some things she wanted to do. Hold on. She wanted to haste or fly someone.
Okay, well, who's up next? I think she will haste Whimsy. That's what she'll do. No, haste Nymphadora. Nymph, yeah.
Nymphadora.
Okay, so...
And also she mentioned mirror image because she'll become a target.
Okay.
Can't do both though. No?
Yeah. Well, we'll haste Nymphadora. So you are hasted. And let me think for a second. Counter spell. Off. Oh, you want to use his reaction? He used his reaction before, but he got it back because he counterspelled Nymph, which happened just before him. So he can counterspell. So the haste initially goes off, but then the creature counterspells it. Imagine Whimsy says, well, bugger this. She retreats a bit. Now, Nymphadora, this creature is on the ground, grappled by Dorge. What do you do?
Oh, I like that it's grappled. It gives me 2 options. 1, 2. I'm definitely coming up either way, but I'm debating whether. Do you reckon you can hold him down? Continue to hold him down.
I reckon he's going to Misty Step on his turn.
It probably does, yeah.
So hurt him for as
I'll
much
just-
as possible.
Yeah, I'll just hurt him with some of my extra damage to it. Bearing in mind these are at disadvantage, but they're at advantage because he's grappled, so it's normal.
Ah, okay, got it. I don't know. He's just his movement is 0. That's it. So these attacks will be at disadvantage. There's no advantage. If he was restrained, that'd be true, but he's merely grappled.
So he's not restrained. Okay.
So disadvantage.
21.
21 bounces off his arcane shield.
Oh, okay. It's magical. I'll try another one. That's 21 as well.
Bounces off his shield. It says, "You won't get Scriven Sky this day." Is it your turn, Nymphadora?
I might cast Water Entangling Strike. Which is... Other name, I think, is Ensnaring.
Ensnaring Strike? Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Okay. So what will that do? That'll further restrain him?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, well, let's
Target
see.
must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the magical vines.
Okay, so DC 15 strength. Not super strong. Let's see what he rolls. A 10. Okay, so the vines and snare around him. And so he's now restrained.
Now he's restrained and takes 3 damage.
Okay, so that's magical damage. It's going to be 3. And...
Oh, sorry, that will be at the start of its turn, but I believe it's
Well,
about to have its turn. Yeah.
it's his turn now anyway, so yep. Let me just check something. See, he says you'll have to do better than that to capture Skyrim Skra. You rely only on your muscles. When I have cunning, I have cleverness. And cast a spell. Thump, and vanishes. Where did he go, I wonder? Tarvin.
Yeah. Interesting. I think this could be a good time to cast old Fairy Fire.
Yeah.
Oh,
Range is 60 feet though, and area is only 20 feet.
You do know that wherever he is, he's not here. It's just, like he, turned invisible, you would have footsteps clattering away. So he's teleported somewhere. You know that. You don't know where.
Yeah, I can't just keep casting Fairy Fire in random spots. Damn.
You're not doing an Arcana check for me, Nymphadora? Albert is tuning in from the sidelines.
I don't have Arcana proficient.
Okay.
I
tell you what,
I'm gonna
Nymphadora
use-
can do that.
oh, sorry.
Nymphadora can do that. Nymphadora can do an arcane check.
Me, I don't have it.
Whimsy can do it.
Yeah, Whimsy's not sure either. Yeah. Don't know what he did, but he did some type of teleportation magic, but beyond that you can't say.
Well,
Once-
we're still in initiative, so
Yep.
I will use my action to cast flame arrows.
Okay, so
Ooh.
firing up your arrows. They're on fire. Nice.
And I will... 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is he? I will oops. Hey, go away. 2, 3, 5. Six. Okay.
Hey, so dashing around there to where Kingsport is, you don't see him.
No, but I've got one eye on the penguin and flamed on, ready for him to appear.
Flame on,
That's me.
excellent. Cool. With Albert chiming in from the sidelines reminds me of the time I was playing a game and a guy was flying to Brazil and he watched the stream. He paid for Wi-Fi so he could watch what has happened and he was texting us what he wanted to do. That's very, very hardcore. Evelyn says, well, I don't know where he is either. She starts looking around here. I can't see him. Where is he? Maybe he just teleported out of here. I don't know. Garrett.
Okay, so I'm going to back myself up against one of the bookcases.
Yep.
So I'll move back to there, or well within there, and I will do a scan. So searching for him and in this general area, looking that way.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Thank you.
Which will be your action. Nope. You don't see him.
Yep.
Okay, wherever he is, he's not around there. Dorage. You really need to hit something, otherwise your rage is going to go.
I know. So Dorge is effectively going to go up in a sort of quadrant sort of thing to see if he bumps into him.
Okay.
So he's going to go 1, 2, that's 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, is that right?
Yep. Don't see him.
And then he's going to go this way, 1, across 2, then down again, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's his bonus action.
You're looking to bump
That
into
he
him?
can use.
Can't? No. No luck?
No, and then he's going to use. He's going to effectively take the dash action, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah,
Does that
yes.
make sense? Yeah,
Another
because he
40
gets that.
feet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No.
Nope.
Okay. Lose my rage. Ugh.
Kingsport is going to take the dodge action, just cowering in the corner, making penguin noises. I'm not sure what noise a penguin makes, but he makes them. Okay. What do you guys think Whimsy would do?
We want
search?
to mirror image if she
Okay.
has slot.
Mirror image he does, so several copies of Nymphadora appear. And then I guess it makes sense for her to wander around this corner, looking for it. She wanders, can't find it. Nymphadora. There's a divine sense on the
Yeah.
horizon.
It sure is. So within 60 feet, I would know its location.
Can you bring up the description, please? It says to check so anything you can know the location of any. Gonna whisper something to you, Nymphadora.
Yep.
And then you can whisper to Whimsy.
You can yell it out.
Good idea.
Or just yell it out.
Behind you.
Right. Up this way, guys.
Up here, was it?
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, up over here, guys.
Go up there. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll cast Fury Fire maybe.
Okay, so you cast it. You moved your 30 feet, Nymphadora, so that's your turn.
Yes, yeah, I moved 6 and entered my action of casting that, so yeah.
Okay. It's just his turn now. I know you don't see him on the initiative order, but it is his turn.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not gonna work. Okay, got a plan B. Says Mr. Fox. He's going to pop his head around the corner. He was ducking down here behind the bookshelves. That's where he teleported to. He pops his head around the corner and says, "It's about time you left, ugly brute. And I need Dorge to make me... Oh, what is it? It's a charisma saving throw, please, Dorge. A charisma saving throw.
Cool.
I know you don't get advantage on this. Very much
No, I
to my
don't, but I don't
daring
need
weakness.
it. Woo!
Oh, man! Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Nicely done.
banishment doesn't work. You're not banished.
Shoot.
Right.
Banished to where, though?
He goes to a kind of pocket plane where you can't do anything.
Oh.
If you're to banish a devil, for example, the devil goes back to hell, and as long as you maintain concentration on a spell from it, it stays in hell. So if you banish it to its home plane, it goes there. And then he comes around the corner and ducks around behind this bookcase, but you're all 100% sure where he is. And Dorge, that was amazing. Well done.
Hey.
Okay, Tarvin.
Can we see him on the thing, can we? Oh, yeah, there he is. Cool.
Right up here. In the list.
I can certainly see him, and I'm about to fire a couple arrows at him.
Light him up.
He still has Hunter's Mark. So if I hit, it's a 2d6 extra damage. So, here we go.
Hello?
Yep.
Huh?
Taking the shot.
Come on, there's got to be a hit.
Ooh, wow, that does hit. He's going to put up his shield anyway, because why not? But that first one does hit, and the arrow thumps into him.
I get a 1d6 for Hunter's Mark and a 1d6 for the flaming arrows.
Oh, the flaming arrows, that's right.
Okay, second attack.
Okay, so the arrow thumps into him, but doesn't do as much fire damage as you'd hoped. Turns out he's resistant to fire. So
Okay.
5 points of damage from that one. The second one hits as well, though. Despite his arcane shield trying to push it away. So that'll be 6 from that. And your flaming arrow. And 5 from that. Okay, he's looking very, very wrecked, but he's holding on.
So when you say he's resistant, it's half fire damage, right?
That's right.
Well, only one of those was fire damage.
How many arrows do you get for fire?
No, the other one was 12. The other one was Hunter's Mark.
Oh, the...
A rod 2d6. One of them was Hunter's Mark, and the other one was Fire. Sorry, I should have
Okay.
done them separately.
So actually, okay, that's fine. I'll give him some.
You can
works
choose
out to
whichever
3
one.
extra points back.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, got it.
And I'm just going to 1, 2, 1, 2. Just hide behind this alcove here.
Cool.
This whatever this is, shelf thing.
Yep, we'll give you cover from that. Villain, which is just the. Can't really see him. She's going to dash up to him. That's what she's going to do. 5, 10, 20, 25, 26, 5, 6. So she rushes up to try and get eyes on the creature. She needs eyes on it. Garrett. Same with you.
I'll do a dash cover as well.
Yep.
I'd normally be able to do 80. Oh, hang on. On my dash. Oh, that's only 45. 40 I'd get me there. Okay, well, I'll just move to here.
Uh-huh.
And I believe I don't have line of sight on this creature,
Nope.
correct?
No, hiding behind a bookcase.
So I'll have a prepared action, so I'll notch an arrow for a single attack if they do pop out over here on that side. It's if they go up there, good luck to them.
Okay. So preparing an action. Dorage, you are up.
Okay, I'm going to go by. Oh. There, is it? That's 40 feet of movement.
Sure.
Do I have any sight on him at all? Would I be able to throw a javelin at him? I've got one more left.
Yes, you can, but I'm going to call it half cover, so it's going to be +5 to his AC.
Okay, so he's going to rage anyway. George is going to rage again because he's going to get an attack. And then he's going to get half cover. Cool, I may as well throw it. Just try my best. Oi!
Oh,
Oh, another great roll.
his AC functionally, with the cover, was 25.
Yeah, I got a 28.
28. Okay, roll damage.
So, one of those and then another d6 on top of that. It's just one, and my rage damage is just for melee, right?
Yes. So that's actually only 4 damage, because that's a non-magical weapon.
Yeah, that's an awesome crit. 4 damage, but he's got a javelin sticking out of his shoulder. I'm happy. I got him.
Okay, you have another action, another attack if you want to throw another one.
Oh yeah, I
You
can
have
throw my
another
dagger at him.
Oh,
and
there
then
we
that's
go.
all mine. Yeah, I can throw my dagger at him.
Let's see
Yep,
the
cool.
dagger.
That works. All right, let's go. Another. Oh yeah,
23.
23.
Misses.
Misses.
Oh, was it?
It just clangs off the
22, yes.
bookcase.
A claws clang off the bookcase. He's got this arcane shield up, so very hard to get the angle there. But you did get him, I'm going to say right in the butt. His butt was sticking out from behind the shelf, so that's where you got him.
All right.
Kingsport takes a dodge action. Whimsy. What would Whimsy do? Haste on Nymph's next. Not sure if Whimsy's got slots, but worth a shot. Now. Does Whimsy have the range for haste? Don't think so. Let's just check the range for haste. 30 feet. Nah, too far away to cast haste, Albert. We'll just have it getting closer by... Oops. Ah, I've got my measuring tool. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, rushing up there to get within range of Whimsy, but you're too far away, Whimsy, to cast haste. Nymphadora, you know where your quarry is. What do you do?
Yeah. I'm considering casting protection from evil and good because I don't think I can get there in time.
Okay.
One action, touch. Yes, I'll have to do it on myself,
Cool.
and then I'll move forward.
Okay, so disadvantage on attacks on you. You cast protection from good and
And I
evil.
think I've got semi-cover there.
Sure, we'll give you a half cover, so +2 to your AC. Okay, so casting the protection from good and evil. What would I do if I was one of these guys? He is going to cast a... damn. He's going to cast a spell. And... he's going to cast a spell and... and flies up over the bookcase and doesn't look like a genius to see that he's making an absolute beeline for the door. He is 20 feet up in the air. He casts some type of spell. So it doesn't take a genius to work out that he probably cast a fly on himself to give him that extra movement speed. Garrett, yes, you do have a shot. Yes, take your shot. 25. Once again, he throws up his shield. And that hits Tarvin. Roll damage.
Yeah, it was Tarvin's turn, not Garrett's turn.
No, I had prepared action.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
And then it's my turn. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, bumps into him. He stumbles a little bit. He actually needs to make a Constitution save for his. Yeah, he rolls a 20 for his con save, so he flies over. He maintains concentration on his spell thing. Albert suggesting fireball. We'll do a fireball if he gets to round to you. Now Villain has a line on him. She's going to cast Chill Touch. Oh!
Tarvin's turn.
Okay, Tarvin, sorry. Getting ahead of myself.
Yep. Excuse me, sorry, I was eating a salad. Right, okay, yep, well, you know it. A couple of arrows. Here we go. Come on. Oh,
That
that's a
one
miss.
misses. Hits the shield.
Okay. And that's terrible. Okay, well, grr. Not much I can do, so got to move a bit closer.
Okay. So arrows flying. The villain will cast Chill Touch. Actually, I cast Chill Touch before, so that's going to hit. Because that's what I rolled before, so fair's fair. Chill Touch damage. 9 necrotic. Yeah, I think. So villain reaches out. She casts Chill Touch. She reaches into the hand of this Arcanoloth. If you want to look it up, and grabs his heart, rips it out, and the guy crashes to the floor. Oomph, dead.
Nice.
Yes.
Second kill for villain.
Infidor is thoroughly impressed.
I would like to go and put out the little fires that Tarvin just started.
Oh, no, there's no fires because the magic is dispelled upon a miss.
Oh, okay.
You definitely get
And a hit,
spells
actually.
from Liberian, though.
Good thing somebody didn't set off a fireball.
I would like to find out from this penguin about itself.
Mhm.
Okay. So the penguin stops cowering in the corner, and it's come on, roll 20. Cancel. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, I rolled 20s. Let me just refresh roll 20. It's being a bit weird. No balling penguins, Albert. That's not cool. And Kingsport graciously bows before you, Wims and Nymphadora, and says, Thank you so much. I was so scared that Scrivenscar is an absolute meanie. I didn't like him at all. Thank you for believing me and reading my note. I appreciate it so much. My name is Kingsport, by the way. Thank you.
You're welcome, but how did you get to be with him?
Well, it's a sad story, really. I mean, he promised me adventures and could see the world, and no doubt I've seen the world, but I've been like a slave to him. He kicks me, he makes me drag around all his stupid books. He's just a big old meanie. He lied to me. He said we'd be friends, we'd be the dynamic duo. He just lied. He's not a nice guy. And you notice, by the way, we'll say, George, that as this creature crashes to the ground and starts dying, he's slowly but surely turning into a thick, tar-like substance.
Mm-hmm. Igor. Is he leaving behind any belongings?
Well, his body. Okay. Yes, he does. So his body is disappearing, melting into this tar-like substance. But he leaves behind some spell scrolls. Which, in hindsight, he should have used one. And these are these three planes scrolls, and plane shift would have got him out of here, but never mind. And so Whimsy could definitely use those. And there's also a
Demon's tiny hut is a pretty cool one. That allows us to have a long rest, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
now,
Tarvin walks up to Kingsport.
I think there's one
and
more
says,
item. There's one more
Oh,
item
is
that
there
he
another
has. And I'll say villain cast identify on this. Get a chime of opening.
Oh.
I did crack it. I've been blowing backwards a little bit.
I like it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, well, it's just like smells of food and stuff.
So someone can grab that if they want.
Who do you think is best to have it?
Well, I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Anyone could, right?
I think it might be good for you, Tarvin, since you do a lot of our scouting.
Yeah, cool. I'm happy to take it. Chime of
Although
opening.
it's a chime, so it'll probably make a lot of noise, but maybe so it sort of seems thematically something that you'd do well.
Okay. Closest to a rogue, I guess. Tarvin wants to gently interrogate Kingsport. Tell us about these books he was after. What do you know about them?
The books. Oh, by the way, I've added a chime of opening to your inventory on D&D Beyond Tarvin, so it's just sitting there. And you'll see it's got a little charge counter on it as well, so you can maintain the 10 charges.
So it's 10 uses, right?
Yeah. 10 uses. There's little check boxes you can do in D&D Beyond. You might need to refresh your sheet. What? told me what he's doing. He was almost boasting about it. You see, there's these creatures. Where are they? There's these nasty, devilish creatures that he wanted to control, and he knew that the true names of these creatures were written in these books. So he knew if he could find these books, he would know the true names of these demonic, evil shits. I don't know what they're technically called. But once he got the true names of these creatures, then he would have control over vast swaths of creatures. If you want to take a note of the scrolls, Albert, the scrolls are Lehman's tiny hut, plane shift,
He
and
can't do
wall
it.
of ice.
Is he able to access his character sheet?
Wow.
Probably, maybe not.
Maybe not.
We'll see.
Well, I'll just write him a note just in case you didn't hear that. Yes, and you can definitely use these, Albert.
And Mr. Kingsport, how did you even come to meet? What was his name?
Scriven
Scry.
Scriggenscry. How did you become enslaved?
As I said, I met him. I mean, he does bounce around from plane to planes. And he said, "You come follow me, young Kingsport, and we will go on great adventures. I will take you and see the sights. You'll see the multiverse." And I said, "Oh, yes, that sounds fantastic. But it hasn't been the adventure I'd hoped for. I mean, I've just been dragged around from this library to next. He kicks me, treats me poorly, put this collar around my neck, and forced me to drag around this stupid cart. He kicks the cart behind him, just to carry around his stupid scrolls. What's your name, miss?"
Oh, my name is Nymphadora.
"And then, Fedora, would you mind taking this harness off my neck?"
Is it magical? Be
Yeah,
careful,
I just
nymph.
want to check that.
Mm-hmm.
Or make an arcana check, nymph.
Maybe. I really want my friend by my side. Whimsy, can you please?
Whimsy
It's been
wanders
too
over.
long. Can you come over here, please?
Yes.
I feel better. Can you just check whether this harness is magical?
Sure thing. Don't quite have a character sheet up, but with an 11, which I think is a 16, she says, "That's not magical. I think little old Kingsport here just can't get it off with his flippers. Is that right, Kingsport?" "Yeah, I'd pay a pretty penny for opposable thumbs, let me tell you. It not
All
magical,
right,
and you should be able
Nymphal.
to take it off easily enough."
Nymphal, slip it off him then.
Okay, you slip it off. Easy enough to do. You do note like deep scars around the neck where this harness was. It's on very, very tightly, and you get the impression that Scriven's Scribe, would yank onto the chain and, cause a poor little penguin creature extreme discomfort.
Poor thing.
Well, I'm not much
Can
of
we?
a combatant. I don't know magic. I can hold my breath for a long time, and I can pick things. I've got nowhere else to go. What do I do?
Well, if everyone's okay with it, I'm sure you could tag along with us if you're willing to be quiet when we need to stealth.
I'm super sneaky.
Great, I'm not. I stick to the back.
And I'm
Yeah.
actually, I do have one quite useful thing. As I said, I'm not, I can't attack things. I don't have much magic, but I have very, 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 very good eyes. I can see invisible things. So if that's useful to you, then yeah, I got it.
That is useful, alright. Do you see any invisible books around here?
Yeah, I do. Come over here. And takes her over to a bookshelf, and you see a blank area on top of the bookshelf. See, right up there. Oh, you big fella, grab it right there. And your hand reaches there, and there is an invisible book there, and you grab it.
Ooh.
See?
Don't feel still almost as tall as me, right?
No, I went down a size. I
Down
mean,
a
I'm
foot.
still pretty tall,
Yeah.
but I'm down a foot now.
Ooh.
I tell you what,
And what is
I'll do
when
my
we
best. I'll point out any invisible things I see. You guys are the best.
I like this.
and what is the scroll that we've picked up?
I don't know. It's invisible. It's an
Hmm.
invisible book.
Maybe it's the book he was looking for.
Can we cast Fairy Fire on it?
All that will do, it would outline it so you'd be able to see it,
There's a book. Yeah, I know.
but you can't read it.
Yeah.
Nope. Make it easier to hit,
So
though.
opening that book does not reveal it.
Nope. No, you could feel it's a thick, leathery pages, but yeah, can't read it.
So should we add that to our inventory? Put it in the bag of holding.
I think so.
The invisible book of
Unless
invisibility.
Whimsy pipes up with some sort of spell, if she's got a dispel magic spell. Yeah. Cool. So, what was this that he was looking for specifically?
Kingsport says, the books of names of evil devils. And if you know the true name of a devil, you have control over the devil. So these
Fair
were
enough.
very, very useful books to him. He didn't actually find any, but he said there were 3 of them out there in the multiverse somewhere.
So if you can see invisible things, that means you can see what this book is, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, if only I could read.
Hey, I'm gonna scribble down some alphabet letters. Can you point to the ones that they are in order, please?
Okay. All right. Should we do the cover first?
Yep.
Okay. After a while, it comes out with where is it? So after it takes, it's very, very painful. It's almost like using a Ouija board, pointing to letters and going back and forth. And that's the name of the book, Guardians and Fairies. And Dorage, you're having a look around? Okay.
Just while they're doing it, you may as well.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Investigation check. And looking specifically in the bookshelves.
Sure.
17.
Okay, 17. Okay, roll me an oddly shaped D3 dice, Dorge. Then
D3 dice.
A D3.
So I roll
yep.
a D6. And then 1, 2 is a 1. 3 and 4 is a... because I don't have a D3.
You could type that in.
So it's a 3.
That's a 3, okay. And
Yeah.
roll me a D20 3 times.
Can I do that all at the same time, or do you want them individual?
Individual would be best. So 9.
3, a 9, and a 15.
You find some information about Yithrin. You find that wonders from across the world of Toril were sold at the Enclave's Bazaar of the Bazaar. And you also learn that the city's creator used giant mimics as construction tools and beasts of burden. And you also learn that wizards imbue certain spells with their own life force, turning them into living entities.
I like those big bee hands
Like
that we
these
found.
hands. Exactly.
Maybe the Bazaar of the Bazaar. Sorry about my accent. But the Bazaar of the Bazaar might have a one of those oak wands in it. If we're searching for one of those things.
Well, so you mean those twigs that I stole from the tree creature? Those weren't the special oak? Were we able
It's
to?
the special oak, but I'm no craftsman. I don't know how long it takes to create a wand, but maybe that's just another thing to say. At the very least, there might be some useful stuff if to find in the Bazaar of the Bazaar. Anyway,
You do remember what you did with the twigs that Tarvin, I think, stole from the tree. You fashioned them, carved them into
Garrett.
things that, or Garrett was it, that looked like wands. Whether that counts or not, you're not sure. But they definitely look like wands.
So in terms of the places we investigated the forest thing over here. We've
before we
investigated.
leave, can we just look in his little trolley to see if there's anything useful there? Ask if he's okay if we search for some of the scrolls that he was carrying on behalf of Shaw.
Those were the spell scrolls.
Oh yeah, cool, sweet.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting, Pat. Go for it.
No, that's all right. So we've looked there. We've looked in the library. Have we done the local tower for this one?
We've done this tower.
Yeah, we've been up 3 of the towers, correct?
2. Did we make it up this one? I think we only did 2. 1 and 2.
Oh, Whimsy wants to cast Comprehend Languages on the penguin so that the penguin can read.
Oh, okay. Good idea. Let's see if that works. Might just be for yourself. Comprehend languages. I'll display it for everyone to see. Range self. You can only cast it on yourself, Albert. So unfortunately that won't work. But Whimsy knows her spells better than her player does, so you know that comprehend languages won't work.
The other thing he said is we should get the book to attack us and it should dispel it.
Do you want me to roll an intimidation check? Stupid invisible book! Bet you can't hit me.
Right. So which of the towers had we been up? So there was the
This one was,
one,
and then the one which had the Bigby's hands was this one, wasn't it?
You'll notice I've just highlighted the ones you've been to just to make it easier.
Yeah.
You can see the Y7 and the Y4. And you said maybe go up. You went up this sky dock. In fact, I'll mark the places that you've kind of been. This was the sky dock.
Marshmallow Place.
Marshmallow Place.
We went to the museum.
Which is
Y29. Yep.
Oh, yep.
And we went to the trees.
The grove. There's the grove.
And just been to this library.
Yep, which is which is here. Y9. Oops.
when I learned about the Bazaar of the Bizarre, would I have figured out what it actually looked like from my research?
Yes. This up here, right at the top, Y13, is the Bazaar of the Bazaar.
At the very least, I think that Valen might want to go in there.
Well, I'm very keen to explore all places, all towers. And I'm very keen to get into this large central tower, but it might prove problematic.
So have we established which of the towers was the one of the necromancy school?
Yeah, we could read them from the outside. We saw the symbols from the
You
outside.
didn't see the any symbols employing necromancy. But I'm going to say, as you're approaching this library, you notice there's a toppled tower here.
Exactly.
Which might be the Tower of Necromancy.
So looking at this toppled tower, is this the top of the tower right here? Or where?
No, just this very end part, like you're right in the center of it. There's just lots of broken columns and stuff. It's not just the Tower of Necromancy, just this end bit. And
can we have a?
Well, so the remains of the toppled tower lay scattered around you. Its fractured base protruding like from the ground like a broken tooth, and it is teeming with crawling hands.
Are they? How are the hands reacting to us?
They're ignoring you.
And what are the hands doing? Are they just sort of just scattering about?
They're looking as if they're digging into the tower. They're going very slowly though. Like it might take them a month to get through.
So you reckon it's some sort of magical rescue party?
At the very least, it might be looking for something quite wondrous. Shall we? If we were, George just tries to see if the hands allow him to dig also.
Sorry, just give me 1 sec. It's gonna
or you could use Mage Hand, which is a big hand, to pretend to dig beside it.
George does not have Mage Hand to cast.
Well,
sorry, guys.
All of you look at the destruction of this tower, and you think you could probably dig up and find out, like search the entire tower maybe for something of interest. If it was just the one of you, it would take a good 50 hours to dig through it. Obviously, there's a division of labor here, so I guess 50 man hours, 50 people hours. So 2 people doing it would take 25 hours and so on.
Where is Reparo when you need it?
Should we leave this tower then? Because it's going to take us, there's 6 of us. So
yeah, are they all
that's about 8 hours.
To one particular area more than anywhere else?
What was that, sorry?
Are they swarming in one particular area more than anywhere else?
No, up and down the length of the tower. And like this little hand struggles, it pulls out a brick, then it scuttles to the side, drops the brick, and then repeat it. But they're actually progressing quite slowly, struggling with the brick, so it's going to take them a long time to excavate it just with these crawling hands.
Interesting. From the previous towers, it's always been near the top, right? So we could just try and check the top rather than the whole tower.
Yeah. Are we able to concentrate on one area and just do that?
You can certainly try.
Well, that's what I'll try and do for
Okay.
at least
Yeah.
10 minutes and see how if we're going to make any headway.
Okay. So first of all, roll me a D100 as you search the top of the tower. You might get lucky.
Who?
If you're all nice and high. Oh, let's say Garrett. Sorry, let's say Garrett.
Okay.
He's randomly choosing someone.
Oh, 39. Oh.
39. Yeah, you don't find anything. But can you also roll me another D100? Let's say Tarvin this time.
Coming right up. D100. 99.
99.
Ooh.
Losers.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
You're welcome, I think.
Okay, gonna have to set some things up here. So. And roll me a D3, Tarvin, as well.
Now, how do you do a D3, sorry? I missed.
Like this.
Slash D3.
D6. 1 to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Or you can roll the arch type D3.
Sorry, what was that? So, I don't understand.
I put it in
Forward
roll
slash.
20.
Oh, roll 20. Right, sorry.
Forward
Okay.
Quote marks there.
Base
Forward slash
D3.
D3. No? Oh, yeah. You mean a backslash?
Just as I typed it.
Yeah, it's there.
Oh, I've got the R. Yes. There you go. 1.
Okay. Okay. That is the worst roll you could have made, by the way. That 99.
99.
Yep.
99. Another one. I've already rolled for a dragon in this campaign.
Okay. Okay. So, I'll drag you across to this map. Now, so I'm going to say this. Why don't we do it like this? This might end up looking crude, but that's okay. So this is the tower that's fallen down. So this is all rubble here. So we'll say all this is just a rubble from the fallen tower. And you're searching around the top. So you're right at the top here. What's everybody's passive perception?
14.
14.
17.
17. Okay.
16, so I'm just below.
Okay, 17, 16. Whimsy's is... Oh, I've lost Whimsy again.
Is it just your wisdom score?
It's a passive perception. It's underneath
It'll be just be
underneath your
your...
saving throw section.
And it's whatever your perception modifier is plus 10.
Oh, yeah. Tarvin's is 16.
16. Okay. Can you all, in that case, please make me Constitution saving throws? I'm going to say you don't get the benefit of Nymphodoras. So Constitution saving throw. And no, this is not a spell. This is not a spell. Okay, let me get Nymphadora up. Whimsy up.
Nice,
Whimsy.
Tarvin.
Yeah. How about that roll?
So wisdom saving throw from... Okay, let me check the
Natural
DC.
20.
The DC... 15. Okay, Garrett fail and Dorge fail. And I gotta do Villain as well. So wisdom saving throw, she gets a +4. Okay, so let me...
What about the penguin?
Oh, the penguin. You shall get the penguin on there in just a second.
And what the hell? The Professor Orb as well.
The Professor Orb. Well, I can put him on there. There is
Don't forget
Kingsport.
Melamart.
I'm going to say she's quite attached to Nymphadora, so she's going to pop up next to Nymphadora.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
Now there's 3 of them. Didn't refresh for me. Anyway, okay, there we go. There is one of them. Okay, Kingsport will make a wisdom saving throw.
Constitution?
Oh, Constitution. Sorry, Constitution. Nope. 7. Okay. You play with fire. You hear a creature saying, "You play with fire," and then this absolutely horrible howl just goes out, and Garrett, you're at 0 hit points. You see Garrett just woof, collapse. You see Villain instantly go to 0 hit points, collapses on the ground. And Garrett, who was the other one? Dorge, boom,
Dorge.
0 hit points.
Ugh.
And you see a creature appear just outside here. It's a floating skull head. And I have some art for this guy. And he looks like this. Just a floating head and nothing more. As this howl just... And 3 of you all fall down on Kingsport. He fails as well. Collapses onto the ground with a thud, instantly going to 0 hit points. And after that surprise round, you're really going to need it, even if you're unconscious.
Roll for
please
initiative.
Roll for initiative.
For
man.
surprise rounds, I get so long as I rage, I can still act before it with my barbarian skill.
Can you bring up that skill for me, please?
Features and traits, barbarian features. Danger sense. How do I do it? Just click on it, or
Click display in VTT.
yeah, beyond. Sorry.
Oh, when things.
Other?
Yeah. You have advantage on
Oh, wait.
deck saves. That.
No, sorry, that's the wrong one. There's one thing. Sorry.
That's right.
How much time would you say has lapsed since our last encounter?
Here we go. This one.
Well, we spent at least 10
Sure,
minutes
honestly.
looking through the rubble.
Not an hour, though?
Not an hour. So if you're asking about Hunter's Mark, I'll say they're coming up.
No, flame arrows.
Oh, flame arrows as well. Yes, flame arrows will be up.
Oh, actually, you raise a good point. Oh, damn it. That's a concentration spell as well. I can't have both.
Yeah.
Damn it. Sorry.
The other thing to note
Right.
as well is this thing comes out of this ruined building and is hovering 30 feet in the air where it lets out this howl. So advantage, if you're surprised, you can act normally on your first turn. Okay, so what I'll say is this horrible howl goes out. Tarvin, you're flat-footed. Nymphadora flat-footed. These two of these creatures start swarming out towards you guys, but that'll be their turn. Garrett, you're flat-footed at the very best. He does that. George, I don't see you on the initiative order. 19.
I know I hadn't had my thing clicked. Sorry.
Ah, and of course
No
you're
bad.
incapacitated anyway, so well you're at 0
Yeah.
hit points. Okay, so we'll start at the top of the initiative order. We're going
If
straight.
you can put me in, that'd be awesome.
Yep,
Thank you.
you're there, but you're at 0 hit points. Tarvin, horrible hell. Duk, 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 duk. 3 of your companions fall down. What do you do?
Yeah, what do I do? So, well, I start firing off arrows. I've got some flaming ones left. So, yeah. Okay, I will. I've got Dread Ambusher, so I've got a 3rd attack on the skull thing. I'll try and hit him.
Okay.
See what his natural defenses are. Okay, so here we go. So the first one will be the Dread Ambusher. So if this hits, I'll get a 1d8.
Okay. Oh, it just hits. This
Oh,
thing
yes.
is quite small and hovering around. It does hit.
Okay.
Okay.
10
10
plus the
damage.
Dread Ambusher.
Yep.
Oh, 1. That was rubbish. But I do get the flaming arrow as well. The 14 in total. I'm guessing unless he has resistance.
Good news is he doesn't have resistance. Bad news is he's completely immune to fire. Zero
roger
damage
that.
from the fire. Okay.
Oh no. Oh, I still got 2 more attacks.
Sure.
So that's 11 damage for that one.
Got it.
Yeah, it's definitely a
29
hit.
hits as well. Nice.
13 damage.
Okay. Not doing as much damage as you hope, but it does thump into it. And that hits as well. Oh, good rolling. He's got quite a high AC, but you're doing the business.
I think I might have to switch over to Hunter's Mark next round. Okay. And then I will back off a bit. 1, 2, 3. I'll just yell to Whimsy to retreat. 4. Yeah.
You think
Try and stay out of the melee.
You think arrows will defeat the High Mage of Yithrin? You are truly pathetic. And he's going to take a legendary action.
Uh-oh.
And he stays there, but he points at you, Tarp, and says, "You pathetic arrows are no match for the might of Iriolarthas." Boof! I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Tarvin.
Here we go. Another natural 20 will be good. So close.
13
No.
is... Don't think that's good enough. No, it's not good enough. You only take this much damage, but that is permanent damage. Your maximum hit
What?
points decreases by 12.
Now, when you say permanent, last time this happened to me, I got them back after a long rest.
I mean, see what happens.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, hang on. So, 12. Okay.
The caster spell kind of sucks the life out of you towards him. Dorge, unless you can do something amazing.
No.
No? Okay. And then Fedora, what do you got?
Oh, I'm at 0 hit points. I'm not rolling death saves.
No, you're at 0 hit points,
Okay,
but you're
cool.
stable.
What does that mean? He can't do anything?
Yep, he's unconscious. Think of it as unconscious. 0 hit points, but he's not dying.
I'm gonna heal him up.
Hey. Using lay on hands.
I'm using Cure Wounds.
Cure wounds.
Back in a second.
Wouldn't be an interesting time to give Dorge another saving throw.
I thought he didn't need saving throws.
Well, no, I mean, to avoid the 0 hit points thing, I think is what she's getting at.
Okay, so I may not need to do that. Gotcha.
Not sure how she's doing that. Oh, bend luck. Must be bend luck, right? I'll go for bend luck.
Yeah.
Dorge, roll another d4. Because what was your save? Dorge, you rolled a 12. So roll a d4, Dorge.
12. He's not. He says be right back. So can I roll that for him then? Hang on, here's the roll gone.
Yeah.
What?
What? He says, wait, nope. Read that wrong. Just typing something. Let's see what he types and we'll go from there. I think you can use Ben Luck, Albert. Just typing something. I don't know, power knocked out by a cyclone, and yet Albert still finds a way to help. Let's see what he's got. George just failed, so yes. If someone wants to take the responsibility for this, they can. Who wants to take responsibility unless Dorge is not back? Who wants to roll it?
Hooray!
4. You needed a 3 or a 4 for Ben Luck to have succeeded. Okay, so what we're going to do, I hope Dorge remembers what his hit points were. So Nymphadora, Dorge is up. Dorge is going to happen as soon as the player comes back, so now you know that Dorge is up. What do you do?
In that case, I need to go down heal someone else up.
Dorge, Whimsy bended luck, and you succeeded on your saving throw.
Cool.
Do you remember what your hit points were?
Yeah, 78.
Okay. So, actually,
Garrett.
go back to where you were, Whimsy. Nymph, just go back to where you were, and then we'll let Dorge have a turn since he's back now, since he technically acted before you. So get your hit points back. Whimsy bent luck. Garrett was kind enough to roll a 3 or a 4 and a d4, which makes it a success. So, it is your turn. This ghostly skull is up in the air, 30 feet in the air, just laughing and taunting at your pathetic users of non-magic. What do you do?
How high up in the air is it?
30.
30 feet in the air. Alright, well, I might just use my last rage and try and take out these other ones down here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to here, rage up, and use my where is it? My big maul.
Okay.
Here we go. $24.
24. Oomph. Crush down on him. Okay.
Plus 3 on this, so that's 11 damage.
Got it.
And he'll have another smack.
That hits as
20.
well. Yep.
Plus another 3, so another 11.
Got it. Still waiting for that brutal critical, aren't you?
Well, I did a critical, but that was with a ranged weapon, right?
Yeah.
So I'm still waiting for it.
Almost.
All good. Here, go Nymph.
Oh, yeah, now Nymph.
Okay,
Yep.
I was just debating who to heal up. Because I'm thinking if I go for villain, this is the Tower of Necromancy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we may have a bit of help from her. Garrett, you've got healing potions? or healing spells?
I have healing spells, yeah.
Okay.
I will point out
And you're
that
not-
this entire circle here and all this bit down here is all difficult terrain. So you're going to be half movement climbing through the rubble if you wanted to get to Berlin.
Sorry, my Roll20 just crashed. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
I'll come down here to Garrett then.
That's difficult terrain. But 5, 10, 15. Yep, you can get there. Sure. And you're going to cast Cure Wounds on Garrett.
Is it everything? This whole terrain with the loose stones? You mean all that area there?
Between the grey lines.
Yeah, I'll make it a...
That he's
Yeah.
drawn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, so the grey lines. Yep, so climbing over the rubble. Cast Cure Wounds for Garrett. Get his hit points back.
Well, that wasn't so shabby. That's 19 hit points back.
Okay, 19 hit points. So Garrett, you weren't actually dying. You were just at 0 hit points, but now you're on the ground. You see Nymphadora over you, putting her divine magic into you. Unless you got a bonus action, Nymphadora, that will be it.
Good question. Magic weapon. Yes, I do. What weapon do you use, Garrett?
And Albert, if you're listening,
continue.
let me know what you want to do. I'm not sure if you're listening, but if you can see, let me know what you want to do. Carry on. Now.
So I usually on the longbow, but I don't know if this is time to crack out the laser rifle, which has still got about 5 shots left.
I will touch your chosen non-magical weapon, and it becomes magical.
7 shots, in fact.
Beautiful.
Superb.
Okay. Now looking at Albert. So his mirror image has gone down. Okay, he's going to try something cool. He's going to try and polymorph this creature. Which I think would be a fair use of his spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so with the polymorph, just bring it up. Lasts for up to 1 hour. Okay, so I'm going to cast polymorph. Creature is a creature. Oh, there's nothing. Okay, so the DC for this is 16. It's a wisdom saving throw. This creature has a +9 to its wisdom saving throw. So hopefully if I press this button. It never quite works for me. Just a sec. There we go. So it needs a 9. So it's with a +9 to its wisdom saving throw, and him casting it as a 16 needs a 7 or better to pass the saving throw. You notice the dice in the dice tray. Let's roll it. Rolls a 17. So unfortunately, it passes the saving throw. And Whimsy goes, "No, damn it!" And kind of ducks around here to get a bit of cover. At the end of Whimsy's
turn.
It's going to make a legendary action. And it is going to look down at Dorj again and says, "You pathetic brute. If only your brain was as big as your muscles. Make me a wisdom saving throw, please, George.
That's a pretty big insult there, George.
13.
13 is not enough. Let me get this back. 13 is not good enough. The DC was 15. I think this would be fair for Dolores to cast Bend Luck again.
Oh, yeah.
Let's have a look. See how many times you can do Bend Luck.
Sorcery
Just
points, isn't it?
Yeah, but it costs a reaction. So I'll give you a heads up. The DC is 15. I'll say Dolores does cast it. So you need a 3 or a 4. I think 15. No, a 2. Don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1 on a D4. You can roll that, George, and you rolled a 1 on the D4. All right.
Man.
So you get Vile Cursed.
Oh.
Until the curse ends, the target has disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, though you may repeat it at the end of your turn. Okay?
Okay.
So we'll put that minus
So-
on you, so remember. Yep. Okay. This Nothic is going to take advantage over this and come over here.
Was that Whimsy's turn? Or
That was
reaction,
Whimsy's
sorry.
turn, and her reaction. Then it took a legendary action, which was the curse, and now it's back to the Nothic. So after Whimsy's turn, he took a legendary action. Make sense?
Wait.
Okay.
Mhm.
So the creature goes to claw twice at Dorge. At advantage, he rolls a natural 20 and a 19. Both of those hit?
Yes.
Okay, so you take a total of... Oh, that's a good roll. 18 points of slashing damage, reduced to 9, thanks to your raging. Okay. He's suggesting a wall of light. We'll get around to that when it comes back to Whimsy. Now, finally, Garrett, your turn.
All right. So I was knocked down, but I got up again.
Well, yep. And you can literally get up.
Yep. Will never keep me down. All right. So I will stand and deliver, since I have now got this blessed weapon, my blessed laser rifle of blasting. I will have a shot at the Nothic. Is that the one that has had its attack, or was it that one that had the attack on Dorge?
It was this one that
North
attacked
attack.
Dorge.
So I will attack the one to his southeast. I'll give that a blast. All right, eat light foul beam. That 18?
18.
It's a 19.
19.
It's a
It
19.
gets +1.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's a hit.
Okay. Hurrah.
17 damage. To the north one? This
Uh,
one?
18.
Yeah, I don't think it's been
South one.
damaged.
It was the south one.
South
South
one,
one.
so I don't think it's been damaged. It's only the 10.
has
The south
been
one has been
damaged.
damaged. That's the one that I smacked.
Oh, okay then. In which case, jolly good.
And that'll be 18 damage too, because you get it on your damage as well.
Yeah. I'll put health bars in all these guys so you can see. Should really default to this, but there's the breaks. Okay, so that's your first laser shot. You must be getting low on ammunition now, but
Down big shots. So our big bad guy. Let's see if he likes light up him. We'll give him a shot. Well,
buzz! Misses. 90. Oh, 20 is a hit.
20.
Let me see if we can do anything about that.
ooh, blessed laser.
No. No. Normal laser misses, blessed laser hits. So 20 is a hit, so roll damage.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow.
30. Sorry, 29 radiant.
Again, had he been injured?
Yep, he'd been
has
injured. Tarvin had.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Tarvin.
Okay. Fantastic. 29.
There you go.
He gets lit up. Oh, wow, nice move on the blessed weapon or whatever it was. Fedora, that's a game changer. Okay, so lasers firing all across the place. And at the end of your turn, Garrett, assuming you're finished, it's going to take a last legendary
Right.
action
Do it up, yep.
to... I'm going to do Garrett. Garrett.
Do it.
Make... Oh, no, wait. Yes, Garrett. Constitution saving throw. Okay, so the same thing that happened to somebody else. He tries to suck the life out of you, but you resist it. No damage.
Right.
Okay. Garrett. No, I'm going to choose someone else. Dorge. I need you to roll me a d6, and you really don't want to roll a 5 or a 6. Roll a d6.
Don't tell me.
Never tell me the odds. All right.
2.
Okay, so he doesn't get his death howl back.
Doesn't get his breath weapon back, eh?
He does. He's gonna fly over here. And I'm going to say Nymphadora, Garrett, and Dorge. All make me con saves, please. Garrett, Nymph, and Dorge, con saves. Nope. Yes, nope. So only Dorge makes it. And
Garrett, you get a +3 on that as
We've
well.
got +3, so 15 you're saying doesn't make it.
15.
And no, it's got a 17.
No, I
Oh,
don't.
no, it's
Mine's
automatically
already-
it's
yeah.
more out of you. Yep, sweet.
Garrett, 15 is enough. So you survive it. And he's going to cast Life Drain. And so... Nymphadora, you take 22. Everybody else takes 11 in necrotic damage. As he...
That's also a spell.
Nope, that's not a spell. It's an ability. So,
Okay.
no.
So is that everyone takes 11?
No, it was the 3 of
Just
us.
a 3.
Yeah, okay.
Lord, you take 11. And everybody
Yep.
else. And Garrett takes 11. And Nymphadora takes 22.
And I just need to see if my spell's still up.
Oh, yeah, thank you for checking that. So another con save. Yep,
Yep.
your spell is still up, so the weapons are still blessed. Villain's going to do nothing. She can't. The Nothic is going to attack Dorge twice at advantage still. Boom, boom. What was another natural 20 at advantage and a 16. So it rakes across your chest for 6 points of slashing damage, reduced to 3 points because of your rage. And it's just losing its shit. It's just going absolutely ballistic on you. Tarvin!
Yes. I would like to break concentration on the flame arrows and cast Hunter's Mark, my bonus action, on the flying skull.
Okay, Hunter's Mark on the flying skull. Nice.
Okay, and now I will use my bow still for a better chance of hitting, as opposed to the laser rifle.
Okay.
Oh,
Miss.
come on, last shot. Here we go. Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
8 hits.
Rubbish. 8 plus 6. Oh man, not so good. Okay.
Okay, got it.
And now I just gonna move back even further.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Tarvin is going to use a legendary action.
Of course, yes.
And this has to be within... like you dashed away. Nymphadora. I'll do it on you. Vile curse on you. Wisdom saving throw, please, Nymphadora. Yeah, the Vile Curse does not kick in, so you managed to shake off the effects. Well done.
Nice.
George!
My
You still-
best one, so thank you.
George is going to just attack these Nothics. They're not worrying them too much, but that's all he can really do. Actually, how high up is there any height on this tower that's fallen?
No. No,
No, yeah, cool. You talked about it being
it's crumbled.
yeah, what is it? Difficult terrain. Cool. I'm just going to hit the Nothic to the south.
At disadvantage, you are vilely cursed.
Sorry, I was going to roll the. I'm doing my reckless attacking. I may as well do reckless.
Okay, so straight, yep.
Yeah, so it's just make it. Yeah, that's what I was.
26 hits.
in my head.
Sure.
Yeah, cool. And so that plus 3 should kill it.
It does indeed
14.
die.
And then he spins around to this one above him.
Okay.
And
17 hits as well as you attack recklessly. Roll damage.
plus 3 is 14.
Got it.
And he's going to push it 5 feet away. He's going to push it 5 feet up to here. To
Get a saving
the
throw?
northeast. Pardon?
Does it get a saving throw?
No, it's just my crusher feet.
Okay. It's
Just
back,
the
back
northeast.
5 feet. Yep, got it.
Yeah, cool.
At the end of your turn, Dorge, why don't you make me another wisdom saving throw? See if you can break off this curse.
Oh yeah, so wise. George known for his wisdom.
No. No good.
And
Okay.
because he's done that, I'm going to move. I'm just going to move down here. Whoa. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's going to go sort of there. Yep.
At the end of your turn, Dorge, it's going to cast Energy Drain on you. Well, use an ability, actually. Make me another Constitution saving throw. Or a Constitution saving throw. That's enough. And you avoid 10 points of permanent damage. So no effect. So,
Cool.
okay. Nymphadora.
So where is the terrain difficult? Is it all the way down this way as well?
I tell you what, I'll make this absolutely clear.
On the circle and on the in between the two lines.
Once again, I
Okay,
apologise for the
circle as
shape of
well.
it, but everything in that red is is difficult.
Looks like a weather formation.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
So I'm gonna use Misty Step and just jump here.
Okay.
So that was bonus action. I'll just make sure that goes off.
Now, this guy is 30 feet in the air.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not. Let's see what I can cast on him. Let's do that moonbeam again. We'll try it this time to actually work.
Okay. So,
Oh, I didn't mean to roll the. I was just trying to pull it up.
there's the moonbeam right on him.
Yep.
Okay, and it won't matter until it's his turn, but we'll keep that 19 radiant damage. We'll go with that when it comes around to his turn. Okay. See, Albert's typing
For
something.
movement, can you dodge, or is that only action?
Sorry, what was that?
Moonbeam, it's if you start your turn in the moonbeam, then it damages you. Or if
Oh
you
no, I
willingly
mean
go to it.
myself. So movement. Because I'm not moving anywhere, can I use dodge, or is that just
No.
for action?
No, that's an action.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so that's your turn, Nymph, unless you want to move. Haste, Nymph. Okay. No counter spell. So, Nymph, you are hasted. Cannot counter spell that. Okay. Nymphadora, you are hasted, adrenaline. Oh, Nymph. Do you want to change it to Dorge? Nymph is going to go.
Yeah, I've just had my turn.
I think Dorage would make more sense. So we'll give it to Dorage since he's happening next. Dorage, you are hasted. Wild magic, let's roll a d20. No. Okay, so Nymph, that was your turn. At the end of your turn, he's going to take his last legendary action. And let's do Nymphadora this time. Constitution saving throw, please.
On me again?
Yep. Con save. Oh,
I don't think so.
no problem. So it's save or suck, so you take no damage as he fails to energy drain you. Whimsy cast Haste. That was a legendary turn. The Nothic, whose turn it is next, is going to rush over to Dorge. Going to attack with advantage because he's cursed. 2 claw attacks. One of them hits with a 23. He claws into you for 5 slashing, reduced to 2 because of your rage. And now it's Garrett's turn.
Right. What do you reckon, guys? Shoot or heal?
I reckon shoot. You've got that. You've got that
Yeah,
magic.
well, let's use the holy laser blaster. Again. This is aiming at the evil floating skull. Let's see how we go.
Yay!
Okay,
27.
Nice.
That was a hit, Malcolm.
Yeah, 26, definitely a hit. Yep,
Okay.
he's hard to hit.
27 hits. Oh! 31.
Got it. Okay. Yep.
Hooray!
Shoot it again.
20.
21.
It doesn't get the Colossus Slayer the second time.
Oh, it does
No,
not?
it has
Okay.
my
cool.
magic.
It's only on the
Not 20.
first attack.
Hey, is that your turn?
I am also going to move. I'm going to move over to Velen, well within range, so I might be able to help her out next time. So I'll just move over next to her to render assistance. Boink. Yep.
You pathetic creatures. You don't know who or what you're dealing with.
Wait,
You're
he
attaching.
takes 19 damage.
Moonbeam.
Ah, well, maybe. Let's see. What's the save?
15. Looking up here.
15 con save. He rolls a 11. Oh no. Legendary
19
resistance.
radiant.
Legendary resistant. He's going to choose to pass the saving throw. And he says,
So he still takes. He'll take 9 damage.
9 damage.
Because it's safe for half, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He says, you pathetic creatures. You are so puny, you do not know what you're dealing with. I am the High Mage of Yithrin. You cannot kill me. And he cracks and falls to the ground and lands in a pool of dust.
Oof.
Villain will do nothing. Harvin, he was going to get a... Well, I'm going to say, something different would have happened if it wasn't for the moonbeam. The moonbeam and the laser shots were enough. Harvin, there's one little Nothic guy over here.
He's just sent a message saying that his power's just gone out. And he uses a desktop, not a laptop.
Yeah.
So who was that? That was...
Amma.
Well, Tarvin. Well, let's say Tarvin. We'll finish off this combat, then we'll reassess.
Yep.
So I'll roll for Tarvin. It won't take much to get rid of this guy.
No.
Actions. Oof. He's been firing the laser rifle. Let's fire the laser rifle again.
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry, no.
When did he save? He'll save the laser rifle on this one, surely. He was firing his bow because he wanted the bigger hit. He hasn't been using the laser rifle.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll ignore that natural one because he rolled a 16, so that's going to hit with a longbow. 6 damage. Fires longbow again. And actually, he's got a hunter's... Probably transfer.
He would have moved his hunter's mark over.
Oh my goodness, there we go. So it's 13 so far, plus another 2d6, so 13, 20. Doesn't quite get rid of it. Very damaged. Dorge, do you want to finish this off?
Yeah, I'm going to attack recklessly. Here we go.
22.
Plus 3.
Oh, did you damage, you mean? 5.
Yeah, my damage is like 18 damage.
Yeah.
You still
How
up?
do you want to do this?
Yeah, he just he's all hopped up on the haste. He just like sort of double taps him to the chin. Ba-bam.
Ba-bam, he is ba-bam. Okay. Okay, with that, the creatures go down. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking we might want to end it here. I know it's a bit earlier, but with 2 people out with power, I think that's probably fair enough. What do you guys think?
Nope, that's good.
I think that's totally fair enough. Now, yeah, cool. Shall we just quickly do the healing if Garrett or Nymph is going to do healing on the 2 who are still down?
My spells.
Pardon? You're out of spells?
I'm out of everything.
So
I was wondering if we maybe do a hut moment.
Yeah, potentially. Garrett, do you have any spells left?
Yep, I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 5 healing spells of various.
At the very least, just before our next one, if that's okay, like, can you just get the penguin and villain up with a level 1 heal, and then we can pause it. I think.
Okay.
Are you
So
cool
1
with
for villain and 1 for Kingsport.
Kingsport, that's right.
She's on 7, and Kingsport's on 5. Fantastic.
Cool.
And I'll just put a note.
We'll take it.
The Learman's tiny, but question mark. So that's a possibility for next time because you're all pretty beat up.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll see. We'll see what happens next week. Okay,
shall
guys.
We get if we all agree to the hut? Shall we put it on our chat, Order of the Beak chat?
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Okay. Thanks very much, Malcolm. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, keep safe out there, guys.
Stay safe.
Take care.
Yeah.
Take care, everyone. Absolutely. Take care. Bye-bye.